Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the noise, get you straight to the insights. Okay, picture this. You're out on a remote job site, maybe installing custom railings, yeah, or running some bespoke piping for an HVAC unit. And you need a precise bend, like right now. Hauling material back to the shop or renting some huge, power-hungry machine, that's often a non-starter. This is exactly the challenge the Ercolina-USA Medi Bender seems built to tackle. So today, we're diving into the sources. We've got a product video, the official catalog, our mission, pull out the key insights on how this portable bender works, and, well, why it might be a game changer for on-site work. So maybe the first big question is, how can a tool actually be both powerful, industrial grade, and still totally portable?
Well, the Ercolina-USA, it's really positioned as this uniquely designed portable manual bending machine. It's really built for those fabricators, the contractors, who need serious bending capability, but they need it right there on the job site. It basically eliminates all that back and forth with materials.
Okay, portable, manual, got it. But manual sometimes makes you think maybe slow or inconsistent, perhaps. How does it overcome those typical manual limits to be really versatile on a busy site? What makes it fit for working anywhere?
Yeah, that's a fair point. The sources highlight a couple of really crucial design points here. First, it's designed to bend both round and square material, so that gives you a lot of flexibility right off the bat. But the real kicker, the thing that truly makes it a game changer for working on site, it needs absolutely zero electrical power.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
No power needed. That's huge for remote work. But honestly, for something manual, I'd worry a bit about fatigue. Does that impact precision over time? How does it make sure you get accurate bends again and again? And you mentioned things like 2D centerline radiuses. What does that actually mean in practice?
It's actually surprisingly precise for a manual unit. The 083 can do bend angles up to a full 180 degrees. And critically, it has this clear degree wheel right on the machine. That's key for repeatable accuracy, bend after bend. Capacity-wise, it handles common stuff, mild steel tubes, say up to 1¼ inch diameter, 0.065 wall thickness, and standard 1-inch pipe, Schedule 5.
Gotcha.
And that 2D radius, it means the center line radius of the bend can be as tight as just twice the material's diameter. So you can get these incredibly sharp, clean turns without, kinking or damaging the material, which is
Wow.
pretty impressive for manual.
Okay, that precision detail is impressive for manual, but precision often means slow, right? How does it balance that meticulous accuracy with the need for speed for efficiency when you're actually on the clock at a job site?
That's where some smart design comes in. It uses a quick change tooling system, so swapping out the dies for different sizes, radii, it's fast, it's easy, less downtime. And this is pretty clever. You can actually adapt it to a standard hand drill.
A hand drill? Seriously.
Yeah, for power assistance. So for repetitive bends, it speeds things up dramatically. You get some power boost without needing a full-on powered machine. Look, the real insight here, I think, is how this tool enables a shift. You move from rigid off-site fabrication to this more flexible, on-demand customization right where you need it. For fabricators, what does that mean? Well, less material waste from mistakes, potentially faster project completion because you're not transporting stuff back and forth. And it opens up the ability to tackle complex, bespoke jobs right there on location. That often translates to better margins, a competitive edge. And for portability, it's really compact, like
Yeah.
13 by 10 by 8 inches, weighs just 40 pounds, easy enough to carry. And there's an optional tripod base, too, if you need extra stability.
That flexibility, yeah, that on-site capability is clearly a massive plus. So it sounds like it delivers impressive results just as it is. But I'm curious, does Ercolina offer ways to maybe push it even further, accessories, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They do offer rotary draw accessories. These can expand what the machine can do, for more specialized bending tasks. And it comes with a standard 1-year limited warranty, which is good for peace of mind. Oh, and one really important note on those capacities we mentioned, like the 114 RTU, those numbers are based on standard mild grade steel. If you start working with heavy wall materials or high tensile stuff, that will reduce the machine's capacity. So, always best to check with the supplier for your specific material.
Right, good caveat. Okay, so wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, our listener, if you want to be well-informed about fabrication tools today? The Ercolina-USA Medi Bender, it really seems like a prime example of, well, thoughtful engineering, delivering high-performance precision, but in a package that's genuinely portable and manual. It's about making complex bending accessible right on site, improving quality, improving efficiency, wherever the job takes you, without needing that power cord.
And maybe this leaves us with a final thought, right? It raises an interesting question. With the growing demand we see for on-site customization and construction, yes, but also other fields, maybe even artistic fabrication. How might that trend further drive innovation in these kinds of sophisticated yet portable manual tools? What's the future look like for specialized equipment when maybe power access isn't the main limiting factor anymore? Something to think about.